only dark-skinned activist. I am the reason why anybody, whether online, whether on reality television, speaks on dark skin, speak on colorism, speaks on darkism. I created the first dark skin discrimination. I brought my brand online and people mocked me, then stole from me. But the fact remains, no matter who you hear talking about dark skin of the entire lane. Let's be clear before I even continue. So I'm actually going to take a moment of silence to that because I need people to understand that I created this lane and others have stolen from me. All right, so the movement is called dark skin activism, created in 1998. I created it out of my own brain and my heart and experience because I was a dark skinned young lady growing up, dark skinned female, being treated bad for having this dark skin that you see and the nappy hair that's underneath this scarf. So oftentimes, oh, and let me not forget the skinny part. So it was dark skin, nappy headed, skinny. None of that stuff is bad, but I was disparaged for having those characteristics, and I why. That was the wrong question. That's how dark skin activism, the first platform in history for the eradication of dark skin, got created. That's how. Not from watching other people's YouTube videos, like people don't watch my videos and stole from me. That ain't how it went. Okay? I created dark skin activism from my heart. It's my brand. Anybody talking about dark skin or colorism, yeah, you're stealing from me. You're not the originator. So, with that being said, my mind is always on anything to do with dark skin and darkism and how different choices, different policies, the politics of skin tone, dark skin tone, and how it impacts a dark skinned person's life. So I just got to thinking, I ain't gonna tell y'all where this came from, but there's a person that I know. I'm not gonna say anybody's names because I don't do that. I don't disclose stuff like that. But I could talk about the experience. There's a person that I know that just had another dark skinned child. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all could argue with me all day and all night on this, but I mean, it's pointless because I can prove that what I'm saying is true. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to prove it. It doesn't take a person that's that intelligent to prove it. But dark skinned people have the most barriers in life, more than anybody else. Facts. If you are born white and some of your skin, you have better life chances. Facts. By the way, make sure y'all go and make a contribution to my Cash App. My Cash App is $Rashida Lala. Also, you can go to my PayPal, Ice Cream Lady Dream at yahoo.com. Once again, Ice Cream Lady Dream at yahoo.com. Smoothie Lady, you're not making sense. Let me address this stupidity of what people say. People act like skin. Wait a minute. Let me read the comment here. It's not about being. Wait a minute. Let me get to that comment. It's going so fast here. You do not have to know that you're not the first to talk about darkism. I created the word darkism. So what the are you talking about? I created the very word darkism. You would not have typed darkism had it not came out of my brain. You're not making sense. See, that's what I can't take. I create something, people use the word and then try to say that I didn't create it. You're stupid. You don't make no sense. Please get off my live if you're going to come on here with trying to discredit for something that I created. Please leave because I'm not going to tolerate it. It's not going to be tolerated because you're not making sense based on the facts. I created the word darkism. I wrote the book Darkism. It came out of my brain. This dark skinned brain right here. Darkism came out of my brain. That is an indisputable fact. Me. Please come with facts. Don't come on here making up lies. Don't do that. We're not gonna do that. Willie Lane, Willie Lane, God said, please be happy today. Well, it's difficult when you're a dark skinned person. So, y'all, let me tell you something. I think that it's a valid question to ask. Should impoverished dark skinned people have multiple? Who am I to tell you how many? I'm not on here telling not God. I can't tell people what to do with their reproductive capacity. That's not why I'm making this video. I'm asking a valid question. Given the fact that dark skinned people face the most obstacles in life that has came out of this thing called darkism that I created, that's my brainchild, we have to ask the question. It is a valid question. Should impoverished dark skinned people have multiple kids? Should we do that? Are we helping or are we harming? Now, y'all know I'm always talking about people copying me. Don't be surprised if these plagiarizers watch this video and go create a watered down version of this. Because people are always stealing from me because they don't have the creativity. They don't. Y'all, I don't know what's going on here with my internet. Sometimes my internet does not work well on this phone, and I'm not like. Anyway, this video was inspired by someone that I know that just had another child. And the person is in poverty. They're impoverished. Okay? And I'm just thinking to myself when I heard it, like, wow, what is going to be the life chances of that child, that dark-skinned child, when they grow up? And more importantly to me at this point is all of the darkism that they're going to have to face in the school system, from family members, from society, as they go through babyhood to adulthood. That's what I was thinking. When I was told about this person having another child, those were my exact thoughts. I said, this poor child. The parents are already impoverished. They're already struggling to make ends meet. What is going to happen to this child as this child grows up and is no longer a baby? Because, you know, when a baby is, when human beings are babies, most human beings love babies. I know I love babies. They be so cute. They're adorable. But they're not going to stay babies. They're going to grow up and have to deal with this big old nasty, mean, darkest world that is filled, unfortunately, with tons of darkism. How do I know? Because from the time I was a baby, a little black, little dark-skinned baby, and I saw one of my baby pictures before, my little black, little dark-skinned, skinny self. I was a skinny, little, small little baby. Dark skin, nappy hair, head full of hair. And I don't say nappy in a bad tone, so please don't come on here trying to tell me how I'm saying nappy. The context in which I'm saying nappy in. To me, nappy is positive. You can't tell me how to feel about nappy hair. I know how I feel. By the way, y'all, go to my Cash App, $Rashida Lala, $Rashida Lala, or you can go to my PayPal, Ice Cream Lady Dream at yahoo.com, and y'all know y'all need to support me for all this content y'all getting from me. Y'all learning from me. Y'all exploiting me by not making contributions. If you haven't made a contribution to either my Cash App, which is $Rashida Lala, or to my PayPal, or to any of my financial platforms, and you listen to me and you got something out of me, you are exploiting me. You are. It's exploitation. It's taking from me. You should be making a financial contribution. Facts. All the books I've written and giving y'all all the knowledge, all the free counseling that I've given, the plays, Darkism talks, you should be making a contribution. Facts. $Rashida Lala, for those that are ethical and understand this. $Rashida Lala. My PayPal is icecreamladydream at yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. The website is darkskinactivist.com, darkskinactivist.com. I didn't know that as a little black, dark-skinned, nappy-headed, skinny little baby, I was dark-skinned and nappy. You don't know. You don't know what's going on. And that's what I think. This little poor little baby done came into this world. Mom, dad's got all these kids to take care of. And they only have so much financial and emotional resources to go around. That's a fact. People can say whatever they want. One person only has so much financial and emotional resources to go around. And even if you have the financial resources, you still just one person. So I have to ask the question, is it beneficial to the child? Does it make sense? Again, disclaimer, I'm not espouse the philosophy and ask critical, thought-provoking questions. Now, I don't mean for you to plagiarize me. If you're going to use any of the content in this video, at least say, well, Rashida Strober said this, and I'm responding to this, and I'm, responding in terms of providing a critical analysis to her question. Don't steal. That's what happens. That little dark-skinned baby could grow up and create something and somebody steal from him or her. It's a valid question, folks. It's a valid question. Mona's sister for life. Yes, I do. To answer your question. Eva, if you don't want to pay me, then leave. If you don't want to make a contribution, then go. You're a part of the exploitation. Like, seriously, I ain't got time for that. Mike Roch said, I totally agree. They steal everything. I thought of sliced bread and they stole that from me. Well, Nyla J, if you want to create a word, then be yourself. Be you. Darkism came from my inner soul, my inner being. The word came from my inner soul. I ain't have to watch nobody video. I'm an intelligent person. I'm a thinker. I have a thinker brain. So be you. Use the brain that God gave you, not someone else's brain. Be original. That's the only advice that I could give you on that. Eva Elizabeth, you can leave and never come back and I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't. Listen, I don't force nobody's hands. That's not what this is about. Okay? You're here because you choose to be here. No sleep because you left from this live. I don't care. Let's be clear. But you care because you're still here watching me. I just don't spend time watching people I don't like. I don't do that. Life is too short. I just keep it moving. Next, there's billions of people on Earth. You can choose who you want to watch. Choose who you want to be with. That's how it goes. But I ponder these things because of my own experience and not knowing. Obviously, when you're a baby and you're a kid, you don't know. You don't know that your life is going to be filled with darkism, and it hits you like a ton of bricks. It shocks you when you come to the realization that, oh my God, I'm being treated differently for having dark skin, something I have absolutely no control over. I was actually shocked by it. That thing out. That's why I created Dark Skin Activism, the first platform in history to ever address and fight against colorism and darkism. The first platform. People online stealing from me, but they don't have this origin story. They might watch me and copy me and try to come up with the origin story because that's all they do is lie. But you're not me. And you'll never be able to do what I've done because I've already done it. So I think about these things all the time when someone comes to me or when I see someone that I know that is impoverished. They're a dark-skinned person, they're impoverished, and they're already going through hardships in life because of their dark skin. And the hardships mainly consist of socioeconomics. It's all about the money. It's all about social standing. And skin tone is related to every single thing we do in this life, whether we want to admit it or not. A lot of people are in denial. I've never been in denial. Again, that's why and how I became the world's first and only dark skin activist, creator of the very first platform in history to advocate against dark skin discrimination, darkism, and colorism. So that's the question that I want to leave you with. Should impoverished dark skinned people have multiple kids? Given the reality that the children will face regarding darkism. And that's why I want to, not that I want to, I'm going to campaign to raise $1 million, because the thing is, $1 million plus, should I say, because a lot of people are not aware of darkism. Sometimes you could be in a situation and it's a bad situation and you don't know it because there's just no awareness of it. It's a lot of people like that. Some people are in domestic violence type situations, but they may not realize it. They may not realize that they're being abused because they're not aware of what domestic violence truly is, because no one has made them aware of it. Same thing with darkism. It's a lot of dark-skinned people that are in darkism that do not realize that they're in darkism. And that's why I'm the dark-skinned activist. And that's the mission that God put me on, to help dark-skinned people, and not just dark-skinned people, but to help the world eradicate it. And that's why I want to raise $1 million plus. I'm going to raise $1 million plus dollars to go on a darkism worldwide tour to create awareness and solutions, which is what I've been doing for years. And I'm not going to stop. So if you out there and you got $1 million, you know what to do. I don't know if Cash App is going to allow you to make a contribution of $1 million, but whatever contribution you make goes towards this darkism awareness campaign, because that's essentially what it is and what it's always been. So my Cash App is $Rashida Lala. Once again, it's $Rashida Lala. My PayPal is Ice Cream Lady. Also do have a GoFundMe. All you need to do is Google Rashida Strober GoFundMe, and it's going to pop right up. Thank you, C. Wilson. Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely, C. Wilson. And that's why I'm so sensitive to it. I'm so sensitive because I was a dark-skinned child. Let me see something. Anybody that's coming in here trying to give other people credit for what I created, please take them. I'm going to ask the moderators to take them off, because you're not going to do that. As much as I love Viola Davis did not coin the word darkism. And I wrote the book Darkism. It came from my brains. So can a moderator please, let's see, Guyana Brent, can you please X that person out, or however you do it, because you're not going to do that. That's dishonesty. Let me see if I can X you out. We're not going to do that. You're not going to give other people credit for my work. We don't do that over here. Let's see. Let's just go on and X you on up out of here. Goodbye. I just got him out of there. If you come on here, if you come on my live, giving other people credit, creating and coining the phrase darkism, when I just told you that I am the person that coined and created that word, I will block you from my channel if you come in my comment sections afterwards. You won't be on my channel. You can go somewhere else and do that, but you're not going to come and disrespect me on my channel. You can go somewhere and lie, but you won't do it on my channel. So just a heads up and a warning, anyone that comes onto my live or onto my channel that gives another person credit for creating darkism, the phrase darkism, and giving it the definition of dark skin discrimination, and gives them credit for creating or writing the book Darkism when I clearly created it and wrote it, you will be blocked from my channel. I stand in truth. I stand in righteousness. I created the word darkism. I wrote the book Darkism, and you're not going to give other people credit for it. I don't care how famous they are. They did not coin the word darkism to mean dark skin discrimination. I did that. And you will not disrespect me and lie on me and give other people my credit. You won't do that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that today. We're not going to do that today. And I see some of the people that want to be moderators, and I want to apologize. Let me see something here. Let me see something here. If I can make you a mod. Because I'm on my phone, so it's kind of hard to do it. It's easy to do it when I'm on my laptop. So I'm not ignoring the person that just asked me that. I am the lurker. That would be for a fee. I can't do it for free no more. So if you want to make that happen, it would be for a fee. I would meet and greet for a fee. You asked the question. You said, "Peace, Rashida. I have a question. My cousin would like to book a meet and greet with you. Do you offer that?" Yes, for a fee. Night God, I actually made a video about the movie Harriet Tubman, and it's on my channel. So you can go and hold on one second. You can go and go through my channel, and you'll see that video from about maybe like 3-4 months ago. I was trying to find the person that said that they wanted to mod. I think that person was legit. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not sure. I got to make sure here. No disrespect, no shade, but I got to make sure. In terms of the fee, you would have to contact me and we'll negotiate a fee. Thank you, Constructive Alignment. You said if I was rich and I had $1 million to spare, I swear I would donate it to this cause. How could a dark-skinned, wealthy person not contribute to this? Yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. C. Wilson, you said, when does the book come out? And thank you, Tracy by Nature. I'm still working on it. That's the book is actually, it's done. I just got some editing to do, but I'm thinking about just releasing the unedited version and saying, forget it. Because there's so much in there that I want to say and I've already said. But yeah, y'all, this is a critical question here to consider as a dark-skinned person. And I actually want dark-skinned people to consider this question. Should you, and thank you for the super chat. I am the lurker. Thank you. I do prefer the Cash App and the PayPal because you get the money immediately. And so once again, my Cash App is $Rashidalala. And my PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. And I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not trying to be rude to nobody. But people are being nasty and rude to me by giving other people credit for the word darkism when they know Viola Davis did not create darkism. She did not write the book Darkism. Rashida Strober, the woman that you're looking at, created the word darkism and wrote the book Darkism. Don't do that. You're not going to give other people credit. That's so disrespectful to me. You're actually being disrespectful to me. You're actually being disrespectful to me. I'm not disrespecting you by giving other people credit for my work. That's wrong. People have stolen and ripped me off all over social media and even on reality TV. So you're not going to do that. And I'm not saying that Viola Davis has taken anything from me. That's not what my point. What I'm saying is that there's someone that came in my chat and said Viola Davis talks about darkism. And I have to correct the person and let the person know that Viola Davis did not even coin the word darkism, didn't write the book Darkism. So why are you giving credit to someone that didn't create the word darkism or write the book Darkism? That's foul, disrespectful, and rude. Get off my chat. You're not going to do that. And if I see you on my chat giving other people credit for my work and the words that I created, I will block you. I can't tell you about what other people are going to do. I'm telling you what Rashida Strober going to do and what I don't like. Everybody's different. Don't tell me about this stuff about being flattered. I'm not. I operate the way I operate, and other people have the right to operate the way they operate about their intellectual property and about what they created. So, for example, I cannot tell you how Alice Walker might feel regarding other people using colorism because I'm not Alice Walker. I don't have a right to tell you or make you believe that I know how she feels because I don't. I can only speak for Rashida Strober and my creation of Darkism and how I feel. I don't like people being given credit for my work. We're not doing that. You ain't gonna you won't be in my presence doing that. You won't be in my physical presence doing that because I won't tolerate you. You gotta respect what I created, or I'm not gonna deal with it because I don't have to. We all have choices in life. Everybody has a choice. This is my choice. Okay, let me get rid of this heifer. She's still on here watching me. I know how to get rid of her. I'm done. Finished. Next. What I want to say is, in closing, is I want dark-skinned people to consider, dark-skinned people who are impoverished, to consider the validity of the question, should impoverished dark-skinned people have multiple kids, given that darkism is going to be a major factor in their life, unless by God's grace we are able to eradicate it. I really should consider these things. And I know this may sound foreign to some people. They're like, a lot of my live is getting messed up because the internet connection is not good. But that's pretty much it, y'all. Thank y'all for watching the world's first and only dark skin activist, Rashida Strober, the sole creator, the designer, the architect of the very first platform in history for dark skin, known as dark skin activism. Go to my cash $rashidalala and make a contribution. $40 or more will get you one copy of one of my books. You can either get Darkism, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, or Token Dark Girl. All right?